This is today's project.
Richard, be careful.
Ooh.
You gotta watch where you're stepping.
Landmines everywhere.
There's a horse nearby.
Landmines everywhere. So this is an international short school bus that was converted to a camper years ago. It hasn't run in decades, but it is super neat. You got to see what's inside this, what's under the hood, and the amazing features like this hood on it. Let's take a look at this thing. International Lodestar 1600. It's got the clamshell hood on either side. This tire actually has air in it. The other side's flat.
Ooh,
Oh,
what
boy.
happened to that one?
Look at this tire. Holy
Wow.
cow. Wow. I don't know what happened to that. Almost looks like it blew out and it was driven on, doesn't it?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it kind of looks like.
Wow.
Curtains throughout. We're going to show you inside. It's pretty amazing inside. See the big AC up above?
Oh yeah. Well, we actually don't. We can't see inside.
Well, it's best we can.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a plate on it.
2003.
2003.
Look at that.
That's not that bad compared to the ones we usually do.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. Stars fell on?
I think it's Louisiana because there's
Really?
some Louisiana stickers in the window.
Okay.
Does that maybe mean
I
Louisiana?
don't know.
I guess we have some homework to do, huh?
Oh, a ladder.
Yeah.
And this thing, I don't know. That must be a
Is
spare
that
tire holder.
electrical to hook up? And
Yeah.
this is for water right there.
Yeah, that's 220.
Wow.
Yep.
Just curious. Will that door open right there?
I was about to say, you can look inside of it.
Yeah.
Could open.
Is it
It's
locked?
locked.
Oh, that would be. Oh, I'm so scared. Okay. Oh, be careful. Wow.
Your Christmas tree, a chainsaw,
A bed.
a metric hydromatic transmission pan.
Can I get the phone and like put it up there?
You wouldn't know. Jax will do that. Jax is helping us right now, but
We're going to clean this thing out.
yeah,
There's going to be
we
some
are.
neat stuff in here, I can tell you right off. Huh? Something smells rotten? I'm not surprised by that.
Okay, well this is
Spring on the door.
going to be a fun project.
This is going to be cool.
Are those gas tanks?
That's
Yeah,
what they look like.
Water tank.
I'd rather those be around than
Oh, look at this.
the stuff up front.
Dual exhaust kits.
Whoa, that was unexpected.
God.
And a glass pack.
Wow.
This thing is going to sound great. Let's find out what it's got for an engine.
Look, it has a hole. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
Something hit that.
Bullet.
A bullet?
I don't think so. Not unless
There's
Dirty
stuff in
Harry's
there.
been shooting at it.
Think there's stuff in there.
What do you? Oh, Richard.
Oh, that's not a good sign. No gas cap. No gas cap. Well, let's see what's under the hood.
Well, that 30-foot one.
Wow. It's a 6. That's a bit of a surprise, and the carb's open. Let's see if the carb's stuck. Boy, oh
Why
boy.
does that thing look like it's? Do you see that big hose right there?
Yeah, it's stuck.
Was
Yeah,
that
this is
on
the
there?
intake hose, yeah.
Huh.
At one time, that was the intake hose. Wow, this has not been running forever.
You think more than what the tag says?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's very, very rusted in here. Look at this old horn. Looking at this side gives me a little more hope. I see this is going down to the fuel pump, so someone must have been running this off an alternate fuel supply, but this is hard as steel. So it was a long time ago. Looks like it's got a hydraulic clutch. Somehow I have to get in there to see if it's seized, and we got to get this hood to stay up in order to do that. So we're probably going to have to find a prop rod. Okay, that looks like maybe it was a heater hose connector. Check the oil. Oh, it's pretty clean. It's pretty clean. It's over full. But look at that. It's pretty clean. That's a good sign. But let's see if this thing's seized. Step number one.
How are you going to get up there?
Well, I'm going to check if it's a neutral first.
Oh, okay. Do you have to get inside? Oh, I don't know that you can get in there for that, Richard.
Yeah, the shift is right here. Yeah, it's a neutral.
I think I know.
This thing has, according to this, a 5-speed.
Okay, so this is going to be a task.
All right, let's see if this thing's seized. What do you think, viewers?
It might be. It looks really rusty.
I gotta.
Is that shroud in your way?
Wait a minute. I can't.
Yeah.
I think it's belt that's slipping.
Well, I think it's hard because the shroud was kind of holding the fan in place, it looked like.
I thought I saw it move, but it's dark. Let me turn the light on my phone, and maybe that will help. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
might
can't
have
really
moved.
tell.
Huh?
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, it is hard to tell. I think I'm going to need you to look.
I am watching.
Can you see the crank though?
Oh, no, I can't. I might need a ladder for that. You know, it started to, but then it just stopped.
It's seized.
Yeah. It's so rusty in there, though.
Yeah, it's seized.
Yeah.
All right, let's look in here. It doesn't look bad in there. You guys can't see that, but it doesn't look bad. It's not rusty.
Could be from here, though. Shouldn't
Yeah.
you shine the light over here? I'd be interested just to take a peek down the carb.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Is it? I really can't see.
I can see the choke butterfly here.
Mm-hmm.
That's frozen.
It is.
It moves, but I got to put some Creole on it. Yeah, I got it moving. But the throttle is stuck.
Yeah. Well, all right. I guess we're gonna have to get some oil, some mystery oil, and some Creole.
Yep.
Ooh-wee.
I'm going to mark all the wires. I always do it so that we know exactly where they go. And, oh wow, I might have to remove some of these plugs from inside the cab. Maybe.
Oh, they're so far back?
Yeah.
And that means we'd have to clean up part of the cab to get in there.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So tomorrow, Debbie and I are going to come out and we're going to gut everything that's in this bus. And guess what? We're going to clean it up and try to get it looking halfway decent because they're going to be selling this bus. So if you happen to like the way it turns out in the end, it could be yours.
This is number 4. It's very bad. Rust all over it. Green corrosion, which means water. And it's disappointing.
Yeah.
But, you know, when you take on projects like this, that's what happens. We're going to put the mystery oil in and let it work its magic.
Yeah, it's so sad because the 3 you took out before that.
They look beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look beautiful.
All right, let's see what the others say. So what did you find?
The number 5 plug is connected with a coil wire instead of a plug wire. That's odd. I mean, it'll work. It's just different.
So I'm interested to see if there's rust on this next one.
Yeah, me too. Me too. All right, this is number 5. How's that one look?
No, I mean it's pretty carbon fouled, but it doesn't look bad.
No. It's not as good as the first 3, but there's no rust in there that I can see.
All right.
So far we've got 1 rusted up.
Do you think you're gonna have to get inside for that one?
I don't think so, because I don't think this has a cowl that can be removed inside. So it's got to be done from here.
At the last one?
Looks good. Yeah, looks good.
Yeah. Okay. You gonna do are you gonna put the camera down in that 4?
Yep. So we have a new scope that we're going to try out. Okay, you want to start with number 4?
Yeah, that's the one where the rust was, correct?
1, 2, 3, yeah.
That should be interesting.
Probably going to have to crawl up there to do it. Yeah.
Oh, it's not looking good.
No.
Oh, I don't know. Is it all the way in?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
Well, I don't know where you are. At what part you're at?
I'm in. That's what matters.
That's the top of the piston, I would say.
Yeah. That's real bad.
Do the reverse thing so you can see all different angles. See, what was that black thing? So have you got it laying down now on its side?
No. Let's see if this.
Can you shake it out a little bit more? A little more. Okay, that's the edge of the piston right here.
That looks like it to me.
Yeah, see right there?
Yeah.
So I guess this is the top then.
Yeah.
You do have a really bad
piston.
rust around
But
there.
I don't care too much about rust on top of the
yeah,
piston.
but you can see
I
it
care
right
about the wall.
there.
Cylinder wall. Yeah, it looks pretty bad right
Yeah.
there.
Certainly could be worse, though.
It could. Yeah, I
Let me
mean,
hit this again.
it's kind of upside down. So that's what you're dealing with, right?
That's a valve, right?
That's a valve.
You're upside
Yep.
down. You're upside down.
That's a valve.
Boy, it's really rusty up in there, isn't it?
It is. The whole
Gosh, that
chamber
looks
is
terrible.
super rusty.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, that's going to be our challenge. Let's take a look at 3.
one beside it.
Yeah.
And, you know, it looks. Only got a small glance.
It looks good.
Yeah, I mean, a little tiny
Yeah,
bit
it
of
looks
rust, but it
good.
looks good.
And you know
looks
one
good.
thing about 4, it was near the top.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's look at number 2.
Oh, two's.
It looks real
yeah,
good.
two's good.
It does. We're not going to meet problems with 3 and 2. How about 1?
One's a little
Is it
corroded,
Yeah.
like that oxidized stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It's carbon and corrosion. And see that rust? Yep.
Yeah.
One's a little crappy. Okay.
What about the
5?
bad one? Yeah, the bad one was 4. So I'm interested. Yeah,
4
so I'm
is
interested
pretty
in
bad.
5.
This one is 5.
Yeah.
It looks
Why is that rust right there?
looks not too bad.
No,
That's not the bottom. That's the side still.
Yeah.
that's the bottom.
That's the bottom.
Yeah. Hit
Zoom
the,
out.
You
a
got it
little
upside
bit.
down
Can you
again.
zoom out a little bit?
I don't know how to use this.
This flips it around.
Okay, now you're. Now,
So that's the cylinder wall and the piston right there. That doesn't look
so
so
this
bad.
is the
No,
floor,
that-
the bottom of it.
That doesn't look so terribly bad.
No.
I think you might need to turn it
No.
around again.
No. Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Now, what about 6?
Yeah.
It's probably going to be like that. Is it, you think?
What?
That's probably going to be okay. I
Yeah.
think that 4 is the worst one.
Good.
So 6, yeah, 6 looks.
Can we reverse it? Is it top
That
button?
circle button.
circle button right here.
Right there.
Oh, okay. Oh, that looks real good.
Yeah, that's the best one.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's the one completely
Oh,
undercover
yeah.
from the cab.
Oh,
I don't know how that makes any difference, but that looks really good.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's the best one I've seen.
Okay, we've
Yep.
dealt with worse. Let's get some oil in this thing. So we're putting in mystery oil in the good cylinders and mystery oil and acetone in the bad ones. And we're going to let it sit at least 24 hours, let it sink in before we do any further work on it.
You forgot the part about we have plenty of other vehicles to work on.
Oh, we do. Okay, all the cylinders now have fluid in, have mystery oil in them. A couple have acetone. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pour some of this right down the carb. And what that will do is it'll sit on top of the valves that are closed, and those that are open, it'll drip into the cylinder.
Yeah, and yes, it is dark and we have pretty much lost all light, but that's the last thing we wanted to do for the night. So.
Getting dark. Good. Right at the carb throat. Perfect. All right, pouring it in. I'm going to pour one more. We're going to have to turn this over a lot to clear out all this oil, but it's worth it. Okay.
Richard and Ricky are working on what they can do to get the bus unseized, and me and Miss Debbie are gonna go in there and hopefully there's no animals that are going to get us. So here we go. Deb pointed out that the people that had this last had wallpapered up here. They didn't do a very good job. So we've got all this we need to get out.
Is that a bathroom?
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not gonna lift that lid. Debbie might lift the lid. I'm not gonna touch the lid. As far as I'm concerned, I'm just gonna shut this door and it's gonna stay like that. What do you think, Deb? We're about a quarter of the way. We actually haven't made it very far, but it feels like we have because we've taken so much stuff out.
That's awful. That whole thing's full of clothes.
That's full of clothes. Yeah, so Deb pointed out, I hope you guys can see that. There's a bird nest.
Yeah.
Did you look up here? I did.
Yeah. I didn't look up there.
Couple mouse houses. But I got to tell you, that birdhouse.
It opened the refrigerator, and it looks pretty good.
It does? Let me see. I'm shocked. You know, I think
Look at there.
we can be grateful that they didn't leave food in there.
I know.
That's a
it's
blessing.
Empty. Yeah, it's
That is a
fine.
blessing. We're coming across these boxes.
That
and-
was a scarecrow or something.
They have glass items in them, so we can't just toss them
Monkey wood.
out the door. Because, well, they will break and there could be some valuable glass item in there. So, kind of just looking through stuff and finding what we need to be delicate with. Oh, this is kind of heavy. Christmas wrapping paper. It's a little faded. But it's probably still good. An old catcher's mitt. 2 headlights. We're not sure what they got you. I haven't looked at
There's
it.
another mitt.
Ammo. Ready to be fired. Another mitt. Spare coil. Oh yeah. And, well, we still have a lot.
I don't know what's in there.
So let's continue. So Ricky, maybe that's where they kept the tools and stuff. Well, I don't know. The tools and the parts were everywhere. But That seems a place like they should have.
Old clothes.
Okay.
Sewage line.
Oh,
What's in
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to touch that.
It's down there.
I think the mop head, she said it, she pulled on it and it fell apart. You ever seen anything like that? I don't know what this is. Metric? I don't know. So what? My head is right here. Don't throw anything on my head, Deb. I think that's for a fireplace. I don't know what this is either. Found some knives. Oh, I got a hubcap.
We may not need it at all, but
I'm gonna ask Ricky if I can keep that. That's a nice one. Why do you think it was a prison bus? Hey, Ricky, can I please have this hubcap?
I believe you can.
Oh, those lights are neat too.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
They're
you think
off
it
a
was for the
diesel
prison
truck.
bus?
Yeah, like a Peterbilt or something.
Yeah.
Deb says come out front.
Okay, that's nice.
Oh, okay.
I had to come find out what Deb was oohing and ahhing over. So she found a John Deere, is it an 8-foot, a windmill. Oh, it's cute.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Ball bearing and everything. Greasable ball.
Yeah.
All right, guys, you ready to come in?
You want that for your keep box?
We had to do a little work for 4 people to fit in here, so they were so excited to get in, and now they're still outside. Why? Why did they make me go through all this if they weren't going to come right in? They got distracted shopping. Are you guys shopping through the stuff?
Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah.
We had
looking great.
we had to move a lot of stuff to get 4 people in here, didn't we?
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, it's not. All we did is take some trash out.
This is what you call a small bed.
Yeah, well, it's
But
a
you could
small
do
bus.
bunks.
It's a small bus.
You could do bunk beds easy there.
Yeah. Hey, if it's not open, Richard, don't open it.
Okay.
I'm just, you don't want to see it, hon. It's okay.
This thing is pretty cool inside.
It is pretty cool.
I mean, it's nearly 6 feet too. It's 6 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, so
The
It-
curtains are still up.
has a,
Yeah.
this is a little mini fridge right here.
What is
Yeah,
this?
see?
Yeah, and they put
Yeah,
the paneling
And
here,
look, that's
the table,
not
the weather. Yeah.
help that out.
Help.
didn't
Yeah,
it?
I kind of messed
And
up.
this right here, see, the shelf's missing,
Yeah.
but that could you could just take this one and put it up there a little
Yeah.
higher.
Yeah.
And then you got your little oven and your stove
Yeah.
right
at
behind
the
you.
sink.
Under
Look
your
at this
sink.
little feature.
Oh, in case you had something that was too tall and you had to.
Yes,
Yeah, that's cute. And actually, behind Ricky, right behind Ricky, that's a restroom.
Buddy.
It is.
Yeah,
And this what look at it. It even has an exhaust fan.
yeah,
And this is the oven, yeah.
I know.
So cool.
Yeah.
That is super
And
cool.
4 eyes on the stove instead of 2.
yeah. You
Someone
could
put
make a
so
Thanksgiving
much work
dinner in
into
here.
this, Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone put so much work into
They
it.
did, except for that wallpaper.
Ceiling like this thing's insulated.
Yep.
I've got to believe, So
That's right.
But you could do
This.
bunk beds easy.
yeah.
Now
In
this
the
is
back.
this is a Coleman they had put in
Yeah.
right here. I wonder how old that is.
What, the AC?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
This is a neat rig.
So this could be made into a bed. So
Family for sure. I mean, you could fit 4 or 5 people at this table.
I'll tell you, I haven't looked up front where all the control panels are. Guys, you want to
Yeah.
go up there and look around? Because
Yeah, it's got quite
we
a
haven't
control
looked.
panel.
There's a lot up there. There is a lot
yeah,
up there.
there's a lot going on that. There's a cassette tape and a
Uh-huh.
radio right there.
It's all for the lights, right?
Yeah, that's the like school bus lights.
Oh.
To make the flashing lights come on.
But
and
that's
the,
not even needed here anymore for this, is
no.
This is the horn button. Why don't you press the horn button?
it? Do you think it's going to work?
Well, I think I left the battery hooked up.
I think the battery is. Yeah, it is.
So this thing right here, this
Yeah, on top.
here?
That.
Did
Yeah.
y'all see these windows?
No. Look at all this stuff on the dash. Now that looks like it was added. Yeah. What is that?
Yeah, that's a clock.
Oh, that's an old clock, a
Yeah.
digital clock.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a lizard.
a lizard.
Look at there too, Richard. 5-speed on the ball.
I noticed that.
Yeah,
5-speed with a 2-speed rear.
yeah.
Wow.
So
Look
even
at all
with that
of
six, this thing could possibly run 50 miles an hour.
See the windows in the back?
Yeah.
Did y'all see them?
Yeah, that's huge. That lets a lot of light
turn
in.
around.
Oh,
They
they
do?
go
Around
around?
the side.
Oh, okay.
You mean they're curved?
That's
Yeah, they're
different.
curved. Yeah.
I'm gonna raise this lid up.
You
Y'all
know,
may,
I think I did look in there.
y'all may want to go
I'm not sure
bailing
there's
out
much
the
in
back.
there. Yeah. Oh no, I didn't look
It's a
in there.
mess.
I didn't look in there. That is a mess. What was it?
Paperwork of some kind, yeah.
Hmm.
And a pair of glasses.
All right.
They
Such
built
a
it
neat
so you
rig.
had a window in the bathroom and a window there.
That's so neat.
All right, so guys,
I
this
love it.
this is the stuff you all may like, because if I found something for a car or some ammo, it's right there.
Oh, that's shotgun shells.
These are old baseball gloves, so that's probably your fun stuff to go through.
Mm-hmm.
Did you try the direction? Did you try the turn signal? I
Yeah,
hear
see
it.
that?
Oh yeah.
Do you want me to see if
Is this the
anything's
heater?
flashing outside?
Yeah, why not? Right side directionals are on.
Okay.
You see anything else working? But the horn didn't work. That's too bad.
You don't have a right turn out here. Do the left turn.
Okay. I mean, there's gonna be lights blinking somewhere.
Let me see if the fronts are working.
Oh, the quartz clock came on.
What?
The quartz clock.
Which one?
This one.
It did.
Yeah.
I thought it was just something that they had
No?
put there with. That's kind of spooky.
No, nothing.
Huh. I wonder why.
Lights on, let's see what happens.
Where is the head? Oh, okay. There you go.
Put them off again.
Oh, when you turn the headlights on, the dash lights came on.
Put the headlight in.
Silver.
Let me see. I'll get these brooms out of your way.
The it's hard to see. I don't know what all those.
Yeah,
Ricky
right
probably
there.
should have done
Right
this because he used to drive the bus.
Yeah, it's stuck.
No surprise. No surprise.
What's the 202? Oh, wow.
Okay, I got it.
The clock came on.
I got it.
One more thing.
Yeah.
How
Is
far
the doggy?
will the
Yeah,
frame
she's just
so you
another
can get
canal.
that window to slide shut. You know what?
What?
When you do that, it's moving that pull handle.
Pull handle?
But it's moving it.
What
Is the
hand?
chalk mark moving at all, or is it going back to where it was?
Oh, it's so
Hit it again. It's going back to where it was. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, this is enough for now.
So we've got this cable here replaced. This is the negative. There was a braided cable there before, and it was completely shot. The plus cable is black, which is a pet peeve of mine. It goes somewhere into the firewall, and then it must come back out to the starter. So I'm going to try using this, but if not, then I'm going to run right down to the starter, which is, you know what? I'm going to go right down to the starter anyway. I don't want to use this cable. It's way too thin for the application anyway. Well, on second thought, I might not have a cable long enough to get down there. So what I'm going to try to do is salvage this cable. And if I can't salvage it, then I'm going to have to find a longer cable somewhere. I don't like this one though. It's super stiff and it's really narrow. It's probably like a 6 gauge. Maybe in its day it was fine for a 6-cylinder, but right now I need every amp I can get to spin this thing over. So it required some gymnastics. I have the new cable on the starter. This is going to just be so much better. This is very thick. It's probably welding cable. So we'll use that as the plus. We'll use this new one here is negative. So we should not have any connection issues. So I'm going to make sure there's no shorts by trying the touch test. The key is off. It does have a key in it and it's off. So we got nothing. That's good. so next step is getting the trigger hooked up, and we'll see if it'll turn just by bumping the starter a bit. We're having a tough time getting the trigger connection on the starter, so I'm actually going to have to hold it on there, and then Ricky's going to hit the starter button and see if we can just bump the engine over. Okay, go ahead. So
I hope I'm doing it.
come on.
I don't see anything moving.
No, that's just the starter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. All right, so we're putting the scope in the cylinders here, and of course we're concerned about 3 and 4 the most.
I'll wait for you to get. Is that in
Yeah,
there, or
yeah,
is that the
yeah.
actual?
Yeah, it's in there.
What is that moving around?
I don't know. Oh,
I feel like-
that's the fluid.
I feel like.
That's the mystery oil.
Are you sure that's not the cylinder?
This is the cylinder wall. That's the piston, and that's the oil on top of the piston.
Oh, it moved.
And that's really bad.
Yep.
That's really bad.
That's. You know, we were hoping it would be a little different since I had sit in there for 2 days, but I don't think it really did anything.
And that is because I think that hood was left up because that's right there in line with that carburetor.
Yep, I think you're right. And what's number 3 look like?
Oh, that was number 4?
Yeah, it was number 4. Yep.
Ooh. Well, if that's number 3, it doesn't look bad.
No.
No,
No,
I think
that's
4
nice.
was 4 the only one that looked bad the other day.
4 looked the worst. Yeah. Yeah. So that's 2. Let's take a look at 1. How does that look? I can't
Yeah,
see.
it looks not the greatest, but
Oh yeah.
not the worst.
Go back over to the number 4 if you don't mind. Yeah.
Yeah, that cylinder looks pretty rough.
Yeah, that's why it's.
That's the mystery oil just sitting there. I can tell that now.
Yeah, see that?
Well, you moved it, but I could see it
Yeah.
before.
All right,
We
let
can
me
still see it.
try.
up in
I
the
haven't tried 6 yet.
Yeah, it took you a minute to get
Now,
that in
6
place last time.
Yeah, 6 we thought was the best because it was up under the cowl.
That's
there.
right. That's all right.
Okay, that's 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it looks good.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
try 5.
You got it?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. We can't really see. Is it at the top? Is that why?
Oh, it's at the top.
Yeah, I can
It's
only.
that old black carbon looking like.
It's hard to really tell
Okay.
what's going on with that.
we
It's
got-
probably just at the top.
One bad cylinder. So we'll try to wrench it. See
I-
if we can free that up.
Yeah, I mean, if that doesn't free up, you're gonna have to take this head off. Well, we had mentioned the other day that the rocker shaft could be a little rusted too, so that could be preventing you.
Well,
Have
let's take
you
a look.
taken a look under there yet?
I have, but not with this. Let's take a look.
Everything I'm seeing right there looks really good.
I don't see any issues with that. It looks all good to me.
Yeah, all the way back it looks about the same. Yeah. I think that could be functional right there.
I do too. I do too.
Okay, so fill me in on what I missed.
So I took the fan off, so the shroud is now no longer a problem being in the way. Because with this clamshell hood, we can't get the shroud out unless we take the hood off. And it just becomes a bigger and bigger project. But we've got this 3/4 inch bar on the crank, and I can't break it free. So we're going to try the starter with the bar and see if it'll break free. We have had success with that before. Now, for people about to ask, why didn't I pull the valve cover? I don't see any evidence of anything being seized in there yet. And This will tell us if the piston's going to move, because that's really what's stuck. We know number 4 is stuck. And if it moves just a little bit, then we'll worry about the valve train. There's no sense diving into a valve train when we know it's this piston that's stuck. All right, as Ricky says, manpower and starter power. So I'm going to start pushing on this hard with the pipe. Okay, Ricky. Good. Yeah, I think it moved a little there. Hold on. Okay. I think it's moving.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you want me to leave it engaged if it engages?
No.
Come on, baby.
Okay, let up. Go ahead. Okay. Okay.
You want to try that?
Are you making another plan?
Yeah. You know what? I think I've got a longer pipe right here.
Do you?
I think. Now that you say that, let me check.
So you're going to try something bigger?
Yeah.
Here's the way I'm looking at it. At this point in time, what good is that motor if we can't break it loose?
None. No good.
Yeah, so why not? Come on, baby.
Oh, it might have moved. Did it move?
I don't know. I couldn't
It was
see
hard
it.
to tell.
All right, hold on. Let me reposition. It is odd that it seemed to move with the
Do you have it marked with like you normally do?
No.
Oh, you need to mark
If
that,
it
babe.
engages this
You got-
time, I'm going to hold it to it because it's trying to turn it with it.
You're going to get some chalk real fast? Okay, so you didn't follow suit with the chalk. So let's do that. And I need something to stand on because I can hardly see myself.
And I'm just asking now.
I don't even see where the, okay, I see it
Do you
now.
want me to get Deb to push this button and you and I both pull on that now right there?
No.
Okay.
If we do that, we'll break something.
Okay. All right.
And not something on the bus.
I got plenty of leverage here.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
No.
Okay, let up. No.
No.
Try it again. Nope. Nope.
Darn. Trying again.
Yep. Stuck hard.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're running out of tricks.
Yeah. Other than loosening the valve train, which we can do, I don't think that's the problem, but we could do it. I think with all this leverage, if it was a valve issue, we would have bent a push rod by now.
Yeah, I do too.
Unfortunately, we have no access to the flywheel.
I think it's definitely that piston that's causing all of that.
The number 4?
Yep.
Yeah. Hard to get it off. All right. Yeah, you're right. It looks pretty good. I mean, it looks really good. I mean, I'm talking insanely good.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. Yep. It's pretty much what I expected. I don't think the problem's here, but let's find out.
Yeah.
Let's find out. We'll see if we got any stuck valves, and maybe we'll just loosen up the whole rocker shaft to eliminate it as a possibility.
Oh.
You can cut. I gotta get over there.
Yeah.
These are super tight.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you got that loosened up.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah, the shaft is loose. All the rocker arms are good. This valve feels a little odd to me, like it might be stuck. So now that it's loosened up, I'm gonna try to crank on this again.
Please.
Maybe I'll get this in a better spot, or just crank on the wrench.
Oh, yeah, you could probably use your weight for that. What do you think? No, I don't see
All right, let's try the starter now, Ricky. Okay.
I don't see that chalk mark moving.
No.
I'm not sure that I can actually get a visual of it.
No.
Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Darn.
Okay.
No.
You're not doing anything, is you?
No.
No, and you know, with you leaning on it and putting your pressure on, I mean, that was a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and the valves, that push rod's not moving, so it's not a stuck valve or anything like that. It's that piston, which is what we expected.
yeah.
So I think at this point it's prudent to let it sit about a month. Let it sit about a month with the oil in it. We can't let one cylinder stop us, but we can prepare better just by letting it sit longer. It's sat for what, 2 days?
I think, yeah, but I think that you might need to also in that 1 month come up with a plan on how you could get things in here to take that head out, because you might have to take that head off.
And
You might
if, when y'all come back, I was just looking here to get this centerpiece out. It looks like 2 bolts right here.
Yep.
Oh, for the plate?
Probably 2 up there.
Oh, the
And
hood.
The hoods and this comes out.
Yep.
And I have a tractor with a boom pole on it that we could just let right down in there we wouldn't have to man the head out.
Oh, yeah, got you.
If we decided to pull the head.
Yeah.
That's good, and let's see, the exhaust manifold, that doesn't look tough to get off. Yep, so that's doable.
Plus, that
got
stuff's kind of
plan.
fun. Don't y'all think that stuff's kind of fun anyway? I think when you take stuff apart like that, it's kind of fun.
I think it is, but it's a lot of risk too with broken bolts and head gaskets and those sorts of things. You know?
Yeah,
Right.
I agree.
And there's
But
other
you've gotten
cylinder-
it this far, and you know, it looks like it was maintained.
It does.
You know, that's probably,
See, that's what.
It's so sad.
Yeah, it's just kind of heartbreaking.
you're going to give it. So you got everything buttoned back up,
I'm working on it, yeah. The,
but you couldn't help. You're going to try one more time because it's not in you not to. The sun is shining on this side of the bus, and it's making a pretty color right now. I don't see it moving, babe. So you're going to finish that, and I've got to get all of this unwanted trash onto this flatbed so they can tow it out of here.
Unfortunately, we're almost out of time with this, so it's going to have to be a part 2. We're committed to it, but it looks like the head's going to have to come off. We just cannot get it unseized. And this is not an easy vehicle to get the head off. We're going to have to get inside, pull the inspection cover off, get the head bolts loose there, here, and get some kind of tractor over here to actually lift the head. But we are committed to getting it running because it's a super cool rig. And somebody needs to bring this back and start using it for camping again. We hope you like this anyway, even though we haven't finished it yet. We wanted to get it out there because lots of you are asking about this rig. We will see you again soon on this. And if you like this video, please hit like, consider subscribing, and check out our merchandise at WTRmerch.com. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.